We are back at JoeFest 2024 with Creative Beast Studio, talking about their cool line of dinosaurs. So
yes.
I'm with Chris. Tell me all about it, Chris.
So, like you said, we are Creative Beast Studio, and what we want to do is create a line that was not only cool to us, but also to our fans, right? But we want to step further. So we have the most articulated, highly detailed, and scientifically accurate dinosaur line on the market.
Yep.
And then what we did on top of that is we made sure that they were cool to play with, right? We just didn't want toys that look good and could be on the shelf for collectors. They're solid PVC. So you can have a child, my son when he was 3 was playing with these things, now he's 5, and you can't destroy him. What we did is we made them fully articulated. So what's really cool is the tongue is even articulated as well. It has a little ball joint in here. You also have the tail with a bendy wire in it. So any position you put it in, it's going to hold that position. Now, if you do drop it or something, it's not going to break anything, but it will paint scuff. That's just a common thing with any toy.
Paint a toy.
So we were thinking, after we figured out what we wanted to do with these animals, well, dinosaurs, we're like, how can we bring more value? And not only that, but we wanted to create a IP that was unique and original that our fans would love. So we decided to create Cyberzoic. So we're on a new planet, Gaia 2. So on Gaia 2, we came from Earth, found Gaia 2, and it's a new line where we have not only dinosaurs, but also Cenozoic creatures, right? So Beast of Mesozoic and Cenozoic. So you have stuff such as a Smilodon here, fully articulated. Again, this one's in the 1/12 scale, not the 1/18 scale. Yep. But we do have a 1/18 scale for the Beast of the Cenozoic. But they're fully articulated and come with different parts. Yeah, so this is one of our test shots. This is one of our test shots where you get to see how articulated it is. It comes with 2 sets of paws. So these paws actually just pop off. You can take them off. This one actually has the claws on it, but the other ones don't. So the other feet that you put on here don't have the claws. You can just pop them back on. So that way you can do customization, right? And they fit with other lines such as Mythic Legions and also Savage Crucible, those like that. So you can use these as mounts for those. We also include on this one a new head. So you get the head that has an open mouth because the articulated head, it looks good, but if you want to pose it and have it look like a shelf piece, I guess, you have that option. Put this back over here.
Well, before you do that, you should bring that back out.
I'll let you hold it.
No, okay, so you said something about a mount. Is something coming? I mean,
yes. Okay, so I'm so happy you asked that because I would have skipped over that for a while. Yeah. So these animals are going to also have armor sets. So this one will have an armor set that has a rider named Dragolina, and she's one of the main characters of the story. Okay. So then we also have armor sets that transform. Oh wow! Yeah, let me grab another one for you. This is our Allosaurus that's going to come out, and this goes with Argentius. He's the main guy. I'm going to let you hold this while I talk about it. Okay. So you get the mouth that opens all the way with the ball joint on the tongue, so you can still have an articulated tongue. All the joints are posable, and you get the bendy wire in the tail. Sweet. Now, with this armor set, you actually can take it off and it transforms into a hover tank. So you get this cool mount as a dinosaur that's armored. You also get a mechanized tank that you can use for war or whatever. They're fighting the species on the planet that are so dangerous, they couldn't just have the dinosaurs. They had to add armor to them and make it so they could fight the tyrannical beasts that are on the planet, which are the dragons. Let me grab that while you play with that guy. So now we introduced the dragons. This is our Arctic dragon. Yeah. And they're huge, they're heavy, they're not light things. And what we wanted to do is create something that had a lot of value that was awesome with full articulation. So even the tail has this great articulated tail that you can put in any position. You can basically roll it into a ball, it's so articulated. Wow. We also want to step further because people like customization. So say you have some figures that are at 1/12 scale, then you can use this as a mount or whatever, but if you didn't like the feathering scale detail, you can actually pop them off, and now you got a whole nother look to it with the musculine layers. So yeah, we went crazy with everything we could to make these the best figures possible. We wanted to produce something that our fans would love as much as we do. And that's the best response we're getting, seeing how much people love this because we're fans of Zoids, we're fans of Dino Riders. So we wanted to create a line that we loved, had a homage, is that the right word? Homage, yep. To all the stuff that we love, and that's what we came with Cyberzoic. Cyberzoic came by Dave Silva. So he's the one that's the mastermind behind all this. Started in 2015, hand sculpted a lot of this, worked with NECA, McFarlane, and Hasbro, and now we have Creative Beast Studio, and that's where we're at now. So we still have this whole new line coming out. It starts in November, or actually at the end of October, we'll have this Black Smilodon out, and then it's going to start in November, and for the next year, basically, we'll have releases of all of our new stuff.
Sweet.
Yeah, man.
So how do people find your company and order these awesome things?
Yes, so that's the best part. If you go to www.creative-beast.com, you guys can go in there and there's a banner at the top for all Cyberzoic. If you want any of our dinosaurs from Beast of Mesozoic, you can just scroll down. But if you go to the banner at the top, you click the button, it'll bring up our Kickstarter, and you can actually pre-order from that. Anything you want, you pre-order. There's actually a discount right now if you pre-order before we release them. So you can get this guy right here, the Arctic Dragon, for $210, I believe. I might be lying to y'all. Don't quote me. But if you buy it when it comes out, we're quoting. Do it. It's going to be about $220, $230. $230. There we go.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, you're supposed to do that. Yep, push it right back.
Okay, sorry. I thought I broke the prototype.
It's the only one we have. No.
Yep. Okay, there it goes. Sorry, I broke the prototype.
part of the experience.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the other thing that's so cool about it. If you were to drop these or anything else, like I said, they're made for kids.
Yeah.
It's not going to ruin them, and that's why they're supposed to not fall apart, but come apart like that.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, I appreciate it, and thanks for sharing all this cool stuff
Oh, you're
with the
welcome.
viewers, man. Thank you.